Namaskar, dear friends. I thank you all for the encouragement that you have given to our channel. Today, the topic of the video is success. What is success? What do we mean when we say somebody is successful? Or when do I say that I am successful? Everybody wants to be successful. But do we really know the meaning of the word success? Success means different for different people. For a watchman, it might mean something else. For a homemaker, it might mean something else. For a professional, it might mean something else. So the point is, the word success has got different meanings for different people. A child has a different meaning of success. If he gets a new toy that he was craving for, then he thinks that he is successful. Similarly, if we get what we aspired for, what we wanted, then we say that we are successful. Even when the meaning of success might be different for different people, but the basic definition of success remains the same. The basic definition being getting what we wanted, getting what we aspired for. We think that we are successful when we get what we wanted. We set our goals, or we aspired something, we desired something, we work towards it, and we get that. And then we say we are successful. In a way, success means being better than today. Whether it means being better financially, being better physically, being better emotionally, or in whichever sense, but being better, being more than we are right now or we have right now. Somebody might be having an ambition to go to Mount Everest. Now, in that case, that person works hard and does all the training necessary to go to Mount Everest. And the moment he gets to the top of Mount Everest, he, in his heart, knows that he is successful. So even when we want success in a particular field, even then, we are assuming success in all the fields. That is to say, that if somebody wants to become an IAS and does all the preparation for that dream to come true, then in that case, he might think that he is successful when he gets the result of that exam and he passes that exam. Let us think for a while. Will he be happy if some tragedy happens at his home on that day? Will he be happy when he himself meets with an accident on that day? That is to say, we think all the areas in our life, we think that they are all taken for granted, that we will be okay in all other areas, but I want this area to excel. I want to excel in that area, right? So success in one field, in whichever field that we aspire for, we are assuming that we are successful in other areas as well. So, success in one area does not guarantee success in all the areas. Success is an in thing, it's not an out thing. The societal expectations, they may be different from the expectations that we have from us. So we see that the definition of success as the society thinks may be different from what we think. In my heart, I might think that I am successful while the world knows me as somebody unsuccessful. And that doesn't matter. As long as I feel successful within, that is all that matters. Society may or may not recognize my efforts. To make somebody believe that I am successful is not in my hands, but to work sincerely towards a goal is, of course, in my hands. The society may label somebody as a successful person, but maybe that person is absolutely hollow inside. That is to say, he might feel that I am unsuccessful. He might have thought that maybe going to a very nice and serene place and just living a life of anonymity might be a success for him, which is not possible for him. Success is setting a goal and then working towards achieving it. So we see that to be successful, there are two steps. Step number 1 is setting the goal, and second is working towards the goal. Only step 1 will lead to step 2. We cannot jump to step 2. So step 1 is indeed a very important step. We might think that we are failures in life. Do we know why? Because we have not even set any goal in our life. So in that case, whatever we get in a life, whatever, we are not happy because that's not we wanted. That's not we desired. So it's very important to set a goal in life, whatever it is. It might be something like raising kids so that they become wonderful and responsible citizens of the country, contributing to the progress of the nation. It might be something creative, to do something for the society that makes society more beautiful. It might be a social venture of yours, which makes a huge social impact. So success is measured by you, and you should not be bogged down by the societal expectations. Setting a goal is important because once we have set the goal, once we know what is it that I want, what is my innermost desire, then only I can work towards attaining it. Making a plan and then going about it. First, breaking the major plan into small plans and then going about achieving those small achievements and stepping further and further. Setting goal is better than not setting a goal. In that striving of working hard towards getting to your goal, you become better. You become better in every sense. In that striving, you become better physically, mentally, emotionally, and every other way you can think of. In that striving, there is overall growth of personality. In that striving, that procrastination is gone. In that striving to get to your goal, your focus increases, your concentration increases. All these things are very, very important virtue. Is there any problem in setting a goal? Well, I must say it's not a problem, but yes, you might need to be aware of these two things. Once you have set a goal and you are working towards your goal, two things are important. The first thing is, are you enjoying the present as well? So supposing somebody wants to become a doctor. In that case, he has to go through so much of learning, so much of studying. A student must enjoy the studies. A student must enjoy the process as well. Of course, the destination he will be enjoying, but the process also has to be enjoyed. If you do not enjoy the process of becoming a doctor, then there are high chances that you will not even enjoy you becoming a doctor. Why is it so? Because if you do not want to study too much, in that case, once you become a doctor, then also you need to study. How will you study then? You do not want to study, you do not want any theoretical knowledge. What will you put in practicality? You tell me, right now, you are not able to handle the anxiety and the stress of giving that exam. How are you going to handle the stress when you will become the doctor? The second thing that we must have in our mind, what if I fail? I give another exam next batch and I fail. And I give the third time and I fail. What do I do then? Is it really a failure? Tell me, is this really a failure? No. Why? Because in your striving, in your working hard for your particular goal, you have changed. You have grown. You're not the same person anymore. And you are right now far better than many people. Many people who have not even set the goal. I understand it is bitter. It is bitter for anyone, for anybody. It is bitter because you have put your time, your energy, your soul, your money, the expectation of your parents. Too much has gone into it. And now, failure. Let me again remind you, friends, this is not a failure. Not setting a goal is a failure. Not striving more is a failure. Not working hard is a failure. By striving and growing, you have made a sanskar of working hard and increased focus and concentration. You have made a pattern, a neural pattern of hard work and focus. This is going to help you in any future venture that you take upon. Whatever you take in your future, this is going to help you. So whenever we fail, first let us see whether we need to repeat it, give it another chance. If we are ready to give it another chance, let's do it. Don't waste time. You can take your own time in deciding whether it is the next attempt or we need to do something else. We need to change the direction. That is where you have to really put time upon. The moment you understand that the situation has changed, change yourself. We should be hopeful that maybe this was not meant for me and something better is going to come my way. We should not feel the shame of being a failure. Not at all. We have set the goal. We were working towards it. We could not achieve our goal. That's okay. We have two options to live a long and successful life. The first is we go on setting our goals, achieving them, then the next goal, and then the next goal, and so on. With a positive feeling of love, optimism, and enthusiasm, we go on living our life like that. Yes, this is an option. Another option is a very spiritual way. Another option is, of course, it is not easy, and of course, it is not for people who do not have any spiritual inclination. The other way to live a successful life is not setting a goal. But this not setting a goal is different from the people who are just living their life casually. This not setting a goal is spiritual. That is to say that we surrender to the divine, and whatever we get good situations in life, we get bad situations in life, we accept everything as a prasad from divine. If there are good situations in our life, then we enjoy those situations. When we feel that we have failed in something, then in that case, we are not drowned in the sea of misery and disappointment and frustration, because we think that whatever is the bad situation, it is all because of my own past karmas. And in that case, I am solely responsible to go about the result, which is the fruit of my own actions in the past, which I don't remember. And then in that case, this bad time, so-called bad time, is for me to grow and become a better person. So in that case, the bad times or the failures in life, we do not see them as failures. We see them as opportunities to grow. The bad situations can make us bitter or better. The choice is ours, and we have to choose wisely. Spirituality is a wise way of living. It can see the things which are not in experience right now. So, dear friends, we all should set our goals and go for our dreams. In that going for our dreams, in that working towards our own ambition, we become better. We should also have a spiritual mindset, so that if it doesn't somehow falls in our favor, then we know what to do. So dear friends, I hope this video at least sets the context of what we mean by success and when do we call ourselves successful. Hope we all live successful lives. Thank you.